just taking one game at a time.
Thanks, Jalen.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, Alyssa's Alexander Walker nails a triple. If Atlanta wins tonight, the Hawks clinch a playoff spot. Right now, they're in the 5th spot. And they're a game ahead of Toronto. So right now, it would be Cleveland-Atlanta in the first round. Three-pointer Ellis from the corner off target. Rebound Kuminga. 5 through 9 right now in the East is very unsettled. But the Hawks, if nothing else, will know they're in the top 6 if they can win tonight as Kuminga gets to the bucket again.
You're talking about shot selection and the kind of player he is. That's it right there. I mean, how about the speed to the cup? The level of physicality there as well as Donovan gets fouled.
Second foul on Alexander Walker.
You know, got to figure out how they close. What are the most important sets? And what I liked about what he said to us was, I'm okay being uncomfortable. Like, you have to, if you're going to be a closer, be willing to miss shots. The great Hubie Brown used to talk about it all the time. You got to be willing to be the GOAT if you want to play the hero.
Got a foul on Cleveland. Is checking with Alyssa for more on Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Yeah, I loved what he said about the group chat. He said it was quiet when I first got. Buddy's kind of been the ringleader for some of these off-the-court activities with this team, and you can tell it's paid off.
No question, Alyssa, the chemistry is so much different now with this Hawks team than it was earlier in the year. As Okongwu is fouled, Wade was in disbelief. Cullum gets past Schroeder. Mobley comes over for the swap. Wade goes to his spot, missed the 3, made 2 in the first quarter, but got the offensive rebound. Ellis will try it. Mobley swats it out. Another chance for the Cavs.
Well, Mobley's been his fingerprints are all over this. The swat on one end and creating a chance here.
Fingerprints certainly all over the ball on both ends of the court. Turnaround jumper, swishes through for Mitchell.
But you make the defensive stop, and then you can't corral the rebound, so you back tap it.
First field goal of the quarter for Cleveland. Again, Kuminga not settling for 3. Instead, drives and scores again. He's in double figure.
I mean, so much of things for Jonathan Kuminga to me is what kinds of shots is he taking? He's not settled for the 3. He's like, nobody can stay in front of me. I'm going.
Mitchell, what a move. Gets to the cup and lays it in. Mitchell now with 10 points. 4 of 4 from the field. Kuminga's 5 of 6. Schroeder commits the foul. Count the basket by Kuminga, and he'll go to the free throw line. Factor for them in the postseason. He misses the free throw, but he is 6 of 7 from the floor here in the first half. Hawks down 1. For a while, looked like Atlanta wasn't even going to be in the play-in. They were 27 and 31 back on February 20th. But now they are 11 games over 500 and get into the playoffs with a win tonight. Cleveland currently in the 4th spot. A game behind the Knicks. Mobley with the slam. Mitchell found him. Cleveland loses the tiebreaker with New York as Kuminga scores again. So at this point, it's really looking like the Cavs are going to be the 4 seed. They've already clinched home court in the first round. And this, the likely matchup. Schroeder gets past the defender, and he scores off the window.
They're just a one-on-one situation. All 5 white jerseys out beyond the three-point line. It's just drive and attack.
Okongwu had position on Mitchell. Good find by Jalen Johnson, who's 5th in the league in assists.
I mean, it's incredible watching these two teams play. They don't wait very long to get a shot.
Mobley with the slam. He's got 14 points and 8 rebounds.
I mean, this is exactly how you want this guy to play. Decisive, at the rim quickly, being a factor on the defensive end.
Here's Johnson, 2 of 6 from the floor, 6 points. He has 3 rebounds and 2 assists. Shot clock down to 5. Again, Okongwu with 2 smaller defenders. Do they call that mice in the house?
I don't know. I will say this. They started like 1 for 6 in the paint. I don't know how many straight paint shots they've made.
Ellis straight on 3 off the heel. Boarded by Kuminga. Cleveland by 1. Johnson attacking, spinning against Mobley. And Mobley with another rejection. What a force he's been on both ends so far for Cleveland. Schroeder, great look, but can't knock it down. Long pass down court, Kuminga. Stripped by Ellis. And then poked away out of bounds. James Harden back in the game for the Cavs. 2 for 7 from the floor, 5 points. He'll play off the ball on this possession with Schroeder running the point. Harden and Kuminga just locked up away from the play. Now Harden with the kiss. No. Rebound Allen. And he's fouled. 2. Jared Allen, after playing every game, all 82 last year, he's missed midway point of quarter number 2. Cleveland by 2 over the Hawks. Alexander Walker went back door, but Gay didn't look for him. Now Johnson driving, caught in the air, skips to Vincent, who nails a 3. Atlanta back in front, but not for long. Jared Allen with the stop. Atlanta's bench outscoring Cleveland 17-7. Gay left alone. His 3 is good.
Jared Allen is just sitting in the paint, not paying attention to Gay whatsoever.
39th made 3 for Gay. There's the answer from Sam Merrill. Been struggling the last handful of games for Dave. Indiana will get him going. Johnson with the defender on his hip, loses him in the lane and scores.
Injuries. Last little stretch of his career, but we know he can make those consistently.
Atlanta 8 of 13 from 3. Johnson with the pass breakup. Hawks by 5, 4 minutes to go. Looking to add to the advantage. Alexander Walker can't get the 3. Hawks had made 5 in a row before that miss. Harden looking to take the smaller defender, breaks him down with a dribble, but Allen missed the stop. An Atlanta foul though.
Let your athleticism take over.
First foul in Kuminga. Allen now 5 of 7 at the line. Atlanta's taking
with Cleveland in that regard was going to be a challenge for them.
And could be a challenge in a 7-game series starting the following weekend. Right now the 4-5 matchup in the East. Cleveland is the 4 seed, Atlanta the 5. Johnson doubled on the low block out to Daniels, who hesitated with the 3. Shot clock down to 4. McCollum with 1. Daniels got it away in time, but it's a shot clock violation on the air.
High level. He guards at a high level, or he's at least improving and trying on the defensive end.
Turnover as Allen lost the ball. Alexander Walker racing past Strus for the layup. He's got 11. Kuminga's got 14, and it's the largest lead for the Hawks. Mitchell on the crossover and attempt. The 3 won't go, and here comes Daniels. On the cut, Daniels gets the floater. Timeout. Cleveland as the Hawks have opened up an 8-point lead.